up, Woody Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Ranger Reject chapters 195 through 208. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable little puppet kitty, who's hopefully being a good kitty over there, and this operation, well, again, literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App, PayPal, and Coffee. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon where we are doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So we can have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botched localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Digimon Beat Break. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you're a $10 Patreon member, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there is a stacked winter anime season in full swing, in which today we will be covering Monosehe no Slave. Normally we would be covering Jujutsu Kaisen, but there's no new episode this week. We are also covering Sosuno Frieren, Medalist, Fire Force, Dead Account, Digimon, Hell's Paradise Yuga Karaku, Vigilante Boku no Hero Academia Legals, Tune to the Midnight Heart, and Oshinoko, and there's even more on the way. So please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So, well, the last time we covered Ranger Reject, we were getting into the next phase of the final Sunday battle. So let's get into 195 first, see what's in store for us today. And this chapter is titled Dropout. Greenkeeper is up there, yeah! The 4 people that still remain are up there fighting for the victory, including that former red guy. Yep, Kiritani, I'm already down for the count. Please, you, a Neo Ranger, must defeat Yellow and put an end to the Rangers. I thought I was a goner. You're still... Who's that? Ah, you're that bomber! That was really mean, you know. I'm Wendy. My name is Wendy, and my surname is a secret. Yellow Battalion. So Sir Yellow is up there then? I'm going there to help. Don't let him. I'm the one who'll go to the final stage. Never imagined I'd have to fight you. Okay, then let the losers bracket commence. No! Oh, I could tell you reigned as the final boss for too long, and you're way past your limit, aren't you? No! Sane, she's awake. Thanks, Momochi. Good to see you're up, lady. Sorry that you're wearing my clothes, but I had to change you out of those ones. Yours probably weren't very comfortable, right? It's nice to meet you, Muko Suzukiri. I'm Sane Midorikawa. I was one of the writers for Dragon Keepers. Ooh, okay, so we're getting some backstory here. Good morning. Did you sleep well? Thanks to you. It was really helpful since I wasn't getting enough sleep lately. Alrighty. Now that this lady woke up, let's eat. Wait, so you knew about me? Well, yeah, I'm an information broker after all. I'm good at finding out people's identities, but this is the first time it's happened to me. Can't believe you found this place. But this isn't my own house. It's their hideout. Wait, where are they hiding from? From Yellowkeeper. He wants her life in the Phantom script. It's no exaggeration to say she's responsible for creating most of the core of the Dragon Keepers, and so Yellow doesn't know how the show was supposed to go beyond the point where it got canceled. You are exaggerating. A lot of people worked together to make it happen, but Shinya Kiritani doesn't seem to think so. Is that so? Well, I'm sorry for getting you two involved. Don't apologize. You're more than justified given what you've been through. You must hate the Rangers. Well, the fact remains that the Rangers are now aware of this place, so we'll need you two to be out of here by today. No, it may not be enough to keep hiding. Maybe it's high time the Rangers... Well, we might as well go all the way to the outskirts. In the slums, there will probably be less of a need to hide anyway. Yay, we're moving! I wonder what kind of house we're getting next. I hope it's cool. Well, don't get too nervous, Chidori. You're already carrying the sin of being Greenkeeper. I don't want you sacrificing yourself for me anymore. I accept my own sins. no matter how much it might have made people suffer, I can't hate a work of media I helped create. I still feel pride in having taken part in creating the Dragon Keepers. I can taste your attention to detail. One day I'll set you both free. When all the executives in the city are eliminated, the Rangers won't have any reason to exist. I'm sure the divine tools will be freed then. I promise I'll return your sisters to you. Please stay patient until then. I'll put an end to the executives. Green. No! And the no! And the final boss is down. No, Chidori! No! As your friend, I will inherit your will. No, Chidori, no! Good grief, even though I just beat the final boss. Sir Yellow, wait for me. But no, Chidori! No! Alright, so we're at 196, which is titled Lead, but no, Chidori! That's my baby! Ugh! I knew he was going to die! But, I love Chidori. The mastermind is already defeated. The Super Ultra Sunday battle is over. We have to stop. What's the point of continuing to fight? Good, this is great. I'm acting like the perfect protagonist right now. Let's proceed with this phase now that Green is down. Only a third rate would be thinking only of winning. This is a show. I'm going to win after earning the support of the viewers. I'm well aware Yumiko isn't going to stop, but true protagonists would propose a ceasefire. And then, with no other options, I win. Part 1 end. Ooh, and the Rangers take a step toward a new stage. What? That failed product. No, I'm the one who's right. They are counterfeits. I have to believe that or I won't keep existing. Even if that Red Keeper I killed was, it's my loss, kill me. Even if he was more suited to the image of a Red that I aspire to be. I won't kill you because I'm a hero. I can't turn back anymore. Ooh, what? Because I'm the true and only Red Keeper. Oh, like a child throwing a tantrum. You are a child throwing a tantrum, kitty. I can't fathom why a failed product like that can gain access to divine dragon power. Toko, is that you? That man used to be at the top of the Rangers. He selfishly used your powers and that of our sisters. Woo! What? Yes! Why are you lending him power? Yeah! That attack was redirected? I must have seen wrong. Sister, I understand. Oh, do you pity me? All the things I said to you in that lab, now they've turned back on me. You understand the emptiness of not being unique, don't you, Yumiko Suzukiri? Are those clone girls doing well? They all died. As far as I'm aware, I'm the last Yumiko Suzukiri. I see. Exactly. There was no choice but to kill them. Among the countless other me's, the only way to prove that I'm real is to keep on winning until the end. And once I'm the last one standing, I'll be the real Red Keeper. All of those girls without exception were Yumiko Suzukiri. I was never the only one with the right to be me, because all life has worth from the moment it comes to exist. Even if you have countless clones, and even if you're not Red Keeper, you'll never stop being Sosei Akabane. Woo! Each of us is our own person. Oh shit! Having power, having divine dragon power doesn't make you special. Not in front of the Marvel invention that is a divine tool. Ooh, invention? This is the power of a priestess, not yours. Ooh, why do not things go how I planned? This is called karma, bitch. The characters go beyond my reach. The story moves on its own. Toko was too nice. So she probably feels responsible for your misfortune. She was the one who wished the most for the cloning technology. I won't let you die in misfortune. Wait, you said that you saw me attack a groper once, didn't you? The victim at that time was my younger sister. She was too timid to refuse anyone. Should a relative of mine become a victim like that, could I have been that angry on their behalf? Why he was suited for the role of Red, I finally understand now. The Red from Dragon Keeper, Soshi Akabane, he's a murderer. Mr. Kiritani, why? Well, just now you confessed to me that you killed Wataru Tasagari, right? Murderers ought to be reported. No, that's not it. Tasagari was a dreg of society. What does it matter if he dies? But then what? You know, right after I got this role, my sister pestered me about checking out the set and came with me. Tasagari must have seen her then. She was all giddy when she told me she was going on a date with her first boyfriend ever. Oh no, and then she never came back home. What he and his friends did to her is too repulsive to even say out loud. I didn't know people were capable of such things. So he was less of a person and more like the invaders. Once I saw things like that, it was easy. But I suppose my sister is no longer here. To use violence without anything to protect, that's not what a hero does. But I still believe I did the right thing. I have no regrets. I don't blame him for doing that shit. What an asshole. He exists somewhere I'll never reach, no matter how much I stretch out my hand. I intuitively knew who I wanted to cast as I went to restart the Dragon Keepers. He was the only one who could be Red Keeper. People get drawn to him as if he's blessed by the world itself, a natural-born protagonist. Hey, now this is like I'm the villain here. Well, yeah, you are the villain. But dude, I don't blame him for killing that asshole. He killed his sister, I don't blame him. Alright, and now we're at 197. Back when you were Red Keeper, I always hated you. Yumiko Suzukiri, I wanted to punch your rebellious face many times over back then. We get along so well. I'll forgive your insolence for the time being. Perhaps this is a bad habit of writers, but I often try to see my position from a third-person perspective. And this chapter's titled New Life, and this battle is going terribly. The wind of the story isn't blowing in my favor. Negi, this art is fucking gorgeous. I'm gonna say this. Negi, I am sorry that the anime is bastardizing not just your art, but your writing, too. You deserve better than this shit. The world exists right now for his sake. Soshi Akabane, you were always like that. People just gather around you. I can't accept something like this. I'm the one who made this story. Lead Soshi Akabane and supporting role Yumiko Suzukiri, and now I'm the one who has to be defeated in it? Yeah, Shinya Kiritane, the villain, of course. That's just not fair! Motherfucker, after all the shit that you did, asshole, you are the villain. Let's split roles. You deal with the divine tool. Oh, great idea. Your experience from fighting green isn't for show. You sure don't tire of being unpleasant. Woo, this art is great. Ungrateful bastards. I'm the one who made Dragon Keepers as big as they are. I alone am responsible for so much for the smiles of so many children. And now I'm being treated like an invader? A story, well, considering what you did, you are an invader. A story that punishes a character who works so hard will fall apart. Shinya, so underground. I saw this big machine that... Shinya, I'm sure that it's for Hitoko, right? You're the only one who could cheer her up. But if there's anything I can do to help, just say the word. Don't forget, we all think you're part of the family. Shinya, shut up! You're all just tools! And you say you're the hero, you piece of shit. Shinya. Woo! Thank you, Itsuko. Oh, shit! Give me back my sisters! Don't say that. I'm part of the Suzukiri family too, aren't I? Well, you're a piece of shit clone. Oh, is that Blue's Divine Tool? Yeah! Ugh. Creating. I used to think that it was a lonely battle, but now I see that was arrogance in me. A writer cannot make media alone. I simply couldn't see it, but I was being supported by countless comrades, people who supported my dreams. Thank you. It's true, they aren't just divine tools. They're my family, people who understand me. Dragon Keepers is our masterpiece. Dragon Keepers is youth. Dragon Keepers is the product of blood, sweat, and tears. I will protect the Dragon Keepers. You're the only one who thinks that way. So you're awake. I'll be off to help more wounded people then. Thank you, Pink Ranger. Don't be on guard. I'm not your enemy. I just want to watch... What? I want to watch over where this piece of media goes. Who are you? Oh my god, what? I'm Haruhiko Guji. I used to be the director of Dragon Keepers, the Divine Dragon Raiders. Wait, what? That's who this fucker is? He's the wait, what? So that little dragon bastard is the director? What? What? So now let's get into 198, which is titled Trust. So, Haruko Gucci, I haven't heard of you. What? But you're part of the Rangers yourself. You should know who filmed the original version. I think Chidori might have said something about it, but all that happened when I was just born, I don't care. I see. So the mega hit is just a thing of the past. I guess I can't be too proud of it when it ended up the way it did. But know this, the current Dragon Keepers are a result of the madness of a former staff member. He showed up suddenly years after the team had been disbanded. For some reason, younger than how I remembered him. Listen, Director Gucci, I made the best script ever. For as long as that terrifying creative desire burns, I'll never be free. Ooh, Divine Tool Invoke. Ooh. Yo! Ooh, didn't know you could do that. Show me more. I'm getting inspiration for the weapons we'll use in the next generation. Wow, things are getting crazy in here. Alrighty, time to end things. Ooh! It seems there's a limit to the Divine Dragon's protection. Even a priestess can be defeated with the power of multiple divine tools. I have 5 priestesses on my side. Are you watching, kids at home? You can take on any enemy with the power of friendship. The Dragon Keepers are invincible. Sister, you're a curse. You should have never been born. If you leave this cave, the Divine Dragon will unleash its fury. Ooh. Muko, come on out. I can't. Mother would punish me if I did. We had her go away and she's never coming back. We're the new Dragon Priestesses now. Huh? We're sorry we couldn't help you sooner, but you won't be an outcast anymore. Muko, thank you for being born. Whoa. Ooh. Oh no! Yay, I did it! The Rangers win! That was a bitch move. Huh? Did I do something bad? That was uncalled for. Well, there's nothing elegant about a random ally appearing and dealing the finishing blow. Oh man, oh jeez, I should have been the one to deal it. Time to improvise. I gotta start rewriting on the fly. Thank you, I could have lost it if you hadn't shown up when you did. By working together, we managed to defeat an enemy that could have overwhelmed us. That's the kind of thing that makes weak humans like us attain real strength. Lead Shinya Kiritani. I could see the credits rolling in my head. Supporting role, Yumiko Suzukiri. A bitter end, but I suppose it'll have to do. Rather than trying to fix this, it's better to come up with better ideas for the future. Supporting role, Sosei Akabane. My story is still moving forward after all. Final boss, Greenkeeper. Oops, what's your name again? Me? I'm Wendy. I need a full name for the credits. What's your last name? Oh, but I wanted to keep my last name a secret. Come on, out with it. Oh man, but don't tell anyone, Sir Yellow. It's Sento. I'm Wendy Sento. Foot soldier, Wendy Sento! What? Okay, so what the hell was that about? So due to the nature of Japanese to English translation, the core wordplay at the end of this chapter has been lost, so I'm here to explain it to you. Okay, so Wendy says, Boku wa Sento Wendy here, which when spoken aloud sounds a lot like Sento and D, aka Foot Soldier D. Essentially, Wendy's full name is a not so subtle blunt reveal that he's been D all this time! That son of a bitch! Now, go back and look at all the funny things D has been doing since chapter 72. With this in mind, which is 72, 84, 135, 143, 155, 157, 178, 180, 184, 185. Enjoy. First of all, dude, that sneaky motherfucker! So that was D! Thank you, fan translator! Thank you, Common, for doing that. So that was D! Alright, so let's get to 199, which is titled Authorship. I'm pretty sure it was right after we made it out of Magadia's school. She's watching me. I don't think she knows about my Sakurama disguise. It's gotta be a coincidence. Our eyes just met by chance. She's still doing it. Huh? Has she found me out? She's just looking at me because I'm Sakurama, right? Right? She's making a D. Yeah, she's making a D. I'm still hungry. I'm going for seconds, damn it. Mind if I join you? I promised one of my subordinates that I'd eat with him. Hi, here we go. I'm glad to see you're alive, my little foot soldier. Just when I thought I had a little freedom. You picked up another adorable disguise. Who is it? Hell if I know. I just used some guy I saw on TV. The music lives in my head. All I do is channel it. He had something like this on his head, and his eyes were all twinkly. Phew, that's fine. Just stay like that. Have it as a spare in case Sakurama's doesn't work for some reason. Screw you, it's hard enough to worm my way into Green Battalion as it is. Congratulations on that. You all seem to be having fun eating together. I'm not there to make friends. My mission hasn't changed at all. I'm going to crush the Rangers with my own 2 hands. Dude, this art is great. If that's your plan, then I want you to seriously consider what I said before. About what? My little foot soldier, use the identity to infiltrate Yellow Battalion next! Huh? That was D the whole time? I get found out in a second. Yellow Battalion has so many members. I don't think you have anything to worry about. Nobody will notice one more Ranger, and Yellow can't be bothered to remember what his men look like. The only thing he cares about is himself. Someday it might prove to be your trump card. Oh, and there's a very good reason you'll want to go for Yellow. Hey, over here. Jesus fucking Christ, Izakiri. Please don't just call me out up out of nowhere. Who's this? He's Yellow's battalion's new rookie. I feel like I've seen you somewhere before. I've seen you before somewhere. Oh, now I think about it, she was watching the show with me. What's your name? I'm Wendy. My last name's secret, though. Is that so? Wendy, eh? Come on. There's no way this plan is gonna work. You look kind of familiar somehow. Oh, maybe our paths have crossed? I screwed up. This guy seems pretty famous. She's enjoying every minute of this. Well, then let's go. This is the first time I've been this deep inside Yellow Garrison. If I get found out here, I'll be killed on the spot. Yellow Keeper is the man behind the creation of the Rangers. Your pretend role as invader, the 1,000 Sunday showdowns you've gone through, your pain, your humiliation, your despair. He is the author of all of it, Shinya Karatani. If I take him down, the Rangers will crumble. Sento, Windy, Sento, Sento, Windy, Sento, Win, Sentoid! Foot Soldier Day! But why would that foot soldier, why would he set a foot on this holy stage? Dude, that was it the whole time! A mere foot soldier able to do nothing but disguise himself with a blade that should never reach a Dragon Keeper. He has no idea of what might come next. He's betting everything on a moment of curiosity. This foot soldier authored a human who never existed, and I bought into the fantasy. That son of a bitch! It was D the whole time! Why in spite of everything, you still never let down your guard around me. Even I came to your rescue, even while you were still restrained, you didn't show me an opening until just a moment ago. With all your enemies defeated, there was some kind of pause. After your endless thinking, you let your mind rest. It was like a weight lifted from your shoulders. Dude, that's so fucking awesome! For a moment, you were basking in this sense of accomplishment. You had a look on your face like you were the center of the universe. You were acting like a protagonist, and there's nothing I love more than crushing guys like that. I'm a villain, after all. Yeah! Divine Tool Invoke! This isn't over. I don't care how many times it takes. I will revive the Dragon Keepers. Rewind. Yeah! Your story ends here. Dude, that was so awesome! Holy shit, and we got a beautiful color page for the 200 chapter. Oh my god. Oh, that was so sneaky! Resuming Human Divine Draconization Project. DR-132 showing signs of invadification, failure. Oh yeah, so we're seeing the clones. Transition it to the executive project. We'll repeat the process of injecting divine dragon power. DR-370 total failure. Your average human can't handle divine dragon energy. Their body completely collapses. Interesting. They'll see. I can absolutely control this power. I'll bring in the next clone. Right. No, wait a moment. Look. The dust is aggregating. We've never had this reaction before. Is this the work of the gods? It's hard to believe this is happening. This dust might have failed to be either a Dragon Keeper executive, but it might still have a use. Go, foot soldier! Key! Yeah! This is the foot soldier that you created, motherfucker! You'll pay. Someone say something? I'm the one who drove them wild. I took a single product, Dragon Keepers, Divine Dragon Rangers, and turned it into a world. I feel tears in my eyes when I think back on the days I felt like giving up. I'm glad I persevered. Dragon Keeper's eternal and undying. Ooh. That close-up on Yellow's face, on Kiritani's face, is beautiful. Oh my god. Is this a dream? Foot Soldier D, you're joking. A Dragon Keeper losing to a Foot Soldier? Nobody wants a twist like that. We want a twist like that. Yumiko, she was supposed to be dead, but she's alive. Is this really not a dream? I saw it. She was stabbed through the heart. What if the blade was a fake created by the Foot Soldier? Is it possible? Could he pass it through her suit to come out the front? I'm overthinking this. It's impossible. This isn't fiction. Stubborn bastard. You sure he's human? I suppose it's because he's taken on an executive's power, but not enough to recover from a fatal wound, and the healing divine tool can't be used consecutively. It's over. The Rangers are finished. You won, my little Foot Soldier. No. Yes! We both won together! Was he crying? Let's join hands, you and I. Shit, my vision's all blurry. Is this some new attack? Don't run. Fight. I'm gonna beat him, every last one of them. Sisters, it's finally over. Oh, Foot Soldier, no! What good is an invader winning? You're really satisfied with an ending like this? A pathetic bad end like this is amateur level. I am the father of this world, a god. Grant me more power, divine dragons. I've made it. This is the apex of creation. What the fuck? What? This can't be. I still haven't. No way. What? You're no god. We're all just bit parts playing at the feet of the gods. They the lives they give and the lives they take, they do it at a whim. Don't fuck around with divine dragons. Yeah! You're not going to rest. Your body's not fit to move yet. Where are you going? The Sunday battle isn't over yet. Holy shit! It's not? Well, we got 8 more chapters here to go. Let's go. So 201, which is titled Transform. Hey, how the hell are you the first to go down? Exactly! And here I was busting my ass to beat up the executive. Some final boss you are. Give it up. You must have had a wish you were willing to sacrifice everything for, but your plans have come to an end. The Rangers were defeated by a Foot Soldier. The Dragon Keepers are over, so let's stop this. Oh my god, he's alive! Oh my god, thank god! No, not yet. Even if you beat the final boss, you always got a transformation in store. Chidori, just stop fighting. If you accept that you lose, the fight will be over. I want you to keep living, even if it means losing everything. Thank you, Hisui. I was blessed with great allies. The Foot Soldier is lying down. Should we keep broadcasting this? So, that's all for the year, folks. Shit, it's him again, that guy. Was that supposed to happen? Yeah, some Foot Soldier just won the fight. This plot sucks. This plot is great. This is revolutionary. This is great. Go ahead and be confused, you foolish humans. So, it's just us left now. Shall we fight to see who's left standing just for kicks? You serious? Nah, just joking. I don't want my sisters to suffer anymore. We'll step down from all the fighting and live in peace. So, lastly, I'd like you... So you're dropping out of the fight, right? Huh? Sure. Which means I'm the only one left on the final battle stage. Hell yeah! Lord Foot Soldier D is the winner of the Super Ultra Sunday battle. There's no place for us Neo Rangers to butt in. We lose, D. Congratulations. You got revenge on the Rangers. Your greatest wish has come true. You sure got strong, kid. I don't see a shred of the measly Foot Soldier who was looking for his place in the world. You're truly the greatest invader on the surface. I take back what I said that day. Fighting you will be worth it. You're the greatest foe I've yet to face, kid. Green, Suzukiri, you can go home. You have all the divine tools. This clears the contract we had. Just take them and leave. But don't worry. But you're so weak. What? You do want to fight after all? No, there's no reason for me to worry. Do your best. Just get going. Green Keeper plans to die here. No! Well then, let's do this, kid. You know, I'm kind of not feeling it anymore. What? Just don't feel like fighting you get me? What's the difference between me and Yellow? Is the time we spent together making you hesitant? Don't get full of yourself. I don't care. Liar! I don't care about you at all. I'm an evil invader. I'm not here to give you this stage for your little suicide act. Try someone else. I'm sure a good guy would be happy to help. Don't get it twisted. Someone like you doesn't deserve to fight me. Gah. Damn, you're right. I was getting a little arrogant here. No proper final boss would just walk up and be defeated like this. It's time to prove my worth then. I'm going to rampage and destroy everything until someone who can defeat me appears before me. Go right ahead and try. You don't have your precious hammer anymore. Meanwhile, I'm immortal. But I could get you out of the battle without having to kill you. Huh? You know what foot soldiers are weak against? Being underwater and wind. The atmospheric flow in our skies, I could gather and compress it and launch it. What? What just happened? No, I know what that was, but that wasn't Dragon Keeper power. It wasn't from a divine tool. That was... Wait, what? Now, if you're just joining us, here's the win condition for the Super Ultra Sunday battle. To defeat me, all 12 of the Invader executives in this venue must be defeated. There's 20 minutes left and one executive remaining. So it's when... Chidori? What? I'm not Chidori. I'm usually sealed within him. It's only when he transforms by suiting up that I come out. No fucking way! What? I'd show myself. What? Wait, what? God, I'm the Dragon Executive, Jagane! But wait, what? This stage, but given this stage allowed me to name myself thus the finale, the Invader Death Messiah! Wait, what? What? Wait, what? So he's the Dragon Executive? Okay, I'm okay with this. I knew there was something up with Chidori. I fucking knew it. I knew there was something up with Chidori. I am so okay with this. Like, I knew there had to be something going on with Chidori because why was he getting along with people like Magadia, for example? And the other executives? There had to be a fucking catch. This makes so much sense. And remember what was said, that they said that they never found the Dragon Executive. I thought that red little bastard was the Dragon Executive. Chidori being the Dragon Executive is a huge fucking twist. I am 1,000,000,000% okay with this. I am. We all knew something was sus with Chidori. We knew something was up with Chidori, and that's it? I am 1,000,000,000% okay with this. I am so okay with Chidori being the dragon executive, especially since that little red dragon bastard wasn't. Because I was like, wait, where's the dragon executive then? Chidori being it? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I am so okay with this. Oh my god, did you guys see that coming? Dude, this makes me love Chidori even more. Alright, so we're at 202. Wake up, Sosei. This chapter's titled Hero. Damn it. So Chidori's an executive. Well, not him exactly. I need you to tell Lord D the spirit of an executive lives inside my body. Ooh, God. Finally ready to put up your dukes, kid. Do you remember me, Jogane? Sorry, kid, I never even realized you foot soldiers were different from each other. My first memories of you, are from, meeting on the surface. That tracks. You were never really the type to work with us. There's a lot I'm curious about. Why the hell is an executive working with the humans, Jogane? How many times do I gotta say it? I'm the final boss, Death Messiah. Is that right? Well, I ain't interested in fighting with you. I'm fighting in you. Oh my, in fighting you. An invader's gotta have some self-respect. Dude, I need to, yeah, Shane, he'd have been perfect. Who else? Chidori? Momochi. Are you not Chidori? Well, I wouldn't say that exactly. I might have my hands on the wheel right now, but he's got a wheel in his seat too. What's that mean? Well, you know, it's like a car. I've got my hands on the wheel at the moment, but Jogane, you should probably avoid using oh my god, analogies. Chidori, hi Momochi. I'm sorry you couldn't save your mom. Are you fighting for Sane right now? Well, that's half true. I had a lot of respect for her attitude toward her work. You could say she saved me, and I was captivated by the script she wrote. You should be proud of your mom. The dragon keepers she created were incredible. She always said to stay away from the rangers, but I always thought that was weird. The only ranger I ever knew was such a nice man. The other half is for me. As a fan, it hurts to watch a work I enjoy dragged out endlessly. I figured I'd rather see it through to its final episode while I'm still alive. And if the Giga Invader Death Messiah didn't exist, I had to create him. In the end, I became the Dragon Keeper's greatest foe. The final boss's defeat will usher the Dragon Keepers to its conclusion. Sometimes Sani would look up at the Sky Fortress. I think she was always hiding her pain, not having to run from the Rangers. I'm sure it was because she felt like she'd never be involved with her beloved Rangers again. You already saved her. Jagane. Oh, sorry, Momochi. Time for talk's over. Oh no! God, that's more like it. Then again, you still look out of it. All instinct, huh? You're the one who slaughtered the Kuroko that killed Sane, right? I'm not happy about it, admitting it, but you're just like Sosei Akabane. It's obvious pure, unfiltered justice runs both your veins. Protect the weak, Akabane. There's no doubt you're the Red Keeper. Suiting up. Beat him up. Yeah! Dude, this is awesome! Ah, shit, what the hell? He's bursting at the seams with divine dragon power. He's like a living divine tool. Whoa, he's sweet. Hey, Chidori, he's actually, I know. I saw everything. He's the dragon. This is so ridiculous. So he's planning on going out with the Sunday Bows? So so basically Chidori is the actual divine dragon himself. That's what the dragon executive is. Let's be real. Let's be fucking clear. The dragon executive himself is the actual divine dragon. Holy shit! There's no choice but to fight him now. Invaders need to be eliminated, no exception. That's how I've lived my life, but the hell are you talking about? You got an invader right in front of you. Not to mention the worst, most evil one of them all. It's time for Green Battalion's final operation. Our target is Greenkeeper and the Dragon Executive Jagane. We're going to rescue the invader. Ooh. But dude, you're fighting the actual divine dragon itself. That's what it seems like to me. Yes, Red has become essentially, like, I understand, Red has become essentially, like, a divine dragon tool. That's what it seems like. But, like, the dragon executive, to me, especially based on everything, it feels like he has the power of the divine dragon up inside, that he is, like, the embodiment of the divine dragon. Like, maybe, like, the more sinister side of the divine dragon. That's what it kind of seems like to me. Ooh, you know what? I wonder if that's what happened. Because Jagane is, like, the darker side, like, the more sinister side of the divine dragon. Because that's what brought out the power of, the lighter side of the divine dragon from Akabane. That would make so much sense. That would make sense. Kind of like it would be like a yin-yang motif, so to speak. Oh, that would make a lot of sense. Okay, let's go. Don't lose, Red Keeper. Yeah! And this chapter is titled The Changed Real, age 17. Okay. Ooh! Okay, so now we're going to get to the bottom of what's going on with Chidori. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. Bring it, Akabane! After all this, it looks like his divine dragon power is still being amplified. He surpassed every other Red Keeper from before. He's the strongest divine dragon Red Keeper. I still am going with my theory is that becoming the dragon executive is bringing out the divine dragon power. I do. All the better, the stronger he is, the more exciting this is. Right, let's go, Jagane. Here we go. He's Ooh, he's on the lightning. Yo! He's sweet? Ooh! Sup? Don't you look all important as usual? Chidori, we're going to save you. Whether you like it or not, whether you're an executive or not. I want to save you, so we're gonna... Hey, what now, Chidori? I'm not the only one who wanted this stage. Jagane, Sane, and also Sadaharu. The Super Ultra Sunday Battle is the promised land at the end of our journey. Okay, so here we go. The changed reel, age 17. So we're getting Chidori's backstory now. Finally, we're getting his backstory. Nice playing. Thanks. That was an original, right? It's a little rough, but you have a good sense of for composition. I don't talk much, so I express myself with music. A proper poet, huh? So the lyrics were your own experience then? Well, something like that. I'll take the compliments, though, thanks. Well, not the lyrics themselves, though. Those were trash. That stuff was downright embarrassing. Can you leave? You know, I play a bit of bass myself. Used to pour my heart and soul into music and play on the street like you, but I never managed to make it be my main job, so it's more of a hobby now. Let's play together. No, who even are you? Ooh, I'm Sadaharu Midorikawa. You should come over and hang out at the studio. Oh, so that's the original Greenkeeper! Hey, Mom, I made a musician friend. He's teaching me more than I could have learned myself. By myself, and more than just knowing about music, I really respect him as a person. So now we're getting that connection. That makes a lot of sense. But he's so good that it's strange how it's not his main profession. What's his job anyway? Well, Dragon, wow, this is for little kids. Surely he's been in something else. You a fan of DK? Well, not just for kids, am I right? Yeah. I didn't actually give up on being a musician. It just so happens that the actor gig is the one that's working for now, but be it music or acting, I want to make art that can move people, you know? And you're just like me, right? I never said anything of the sort. You don't have to say it. When we play together, I could tell how the other person feels about music. Words are unneeded when we have music, which is true. Check it out. I just need to start tuning in. The mind reading can commence. Show me your mind. Can you cut that creepy shit out? Well, this is kind of embarrassing. So what do you think of it? I like Greenkeeper Tough Guy. He seemed like a real pillar for him. The other members had strong personalities too. More than anything, the story was exciting. Episode 7 left a deep impression, honestly. It turned everything that came before on its head. I was honestly howling. To think you could say so much even though you don't usually talk much. I bet she'd be happy to hear that. She? That episode was written by an apprentice scriptwriter, not her main. I can't actually say much about this, but that was actually a turning point for us. Honestly, I think she's quite talented. A writer. It's not like our main writer is bad. The guy has his own problems to deal with and still delivers properly on his real job and keeps the team united and motivated too. It's a great workplace. You can't look down on it because it's for children. Exactly. We're still not done filming, but I'm honestly sure. But by the time we get to the final episode, the show will be a social phenomenon. I just can't help but be excited. That's Super Sentai in a nutshell. I was honestly jealous. Jealous of the way he dreamed of getting to the top along with his friends. And then reality came. That flying fortress appeared suddenly, and so did the invasion. The Dragon Keepers have become society. All thanks to a single man. Not that a simple viewer like me could know. We never got to see that final episode. One actor who knew the truth behind everything couldn't bear the weight of that great sin. Not long after the invasion began, Sadaharu took his own life! Oh my god! Let's get to 204, which is titled The Changed Real Part 2. I'm so fucking happy we're getting to the truth about Chidori now. Inspired by Sadaharu, I decided to form a band. Your lyrics are kind of iffy, you know. They're not any worse than your pick techniques. I wonder how it is that that you write lyrics. For the first song I wrote, I was thinking of my late mother. I was too young when she passed, so I barely remember her. And because my dad used to become violent when he was drunk, I hadn't seen him in years. Energy is needed for music. I don't understand love at all, but I'm convinced that what my mother gave me was genuine love. I turned that into music to show it to people, proof that my mother lived. Sadaharu, huh? What's this? You know this guy? God, well met then. Why are you alive? That was a great show, buddy. Bathing in the audience, applause for... That's gotta be his clone. From up in that stage must have been liberating. I want to do that too. Oh, I'll play that instrument too. What are you... Hey, you should teach me. Teach me how to play that. What are you saying? What's going on, Sadaharu? God, we must have been fated to meet. I'll see you again, kid. Shit, what happened, Sadaharu? That wasn't him. Sane, you were the one who told me that Sadaharu jumped. Then, what the heck was that all about? I don't understand all of Kiritani's machinations. Kiritani? Come with me. I know someone who has the answers. I do think Sadaharu died. Actually, I was the first person to find his corpse after he committed suicide. In his will, he said he couldn't bear the responsibility of being greenkeeper. Responsibility? The Rangers... No, sorry, I can't get you involved. Well, if he's dead, then who in the world is that? I didn't understand it either. Right after I called you and the police, his body had disappeared as if it was never there in the first place. I want to know the truth. It's here. What the fuck? Who are you? I'm calling an information broker. Sani Midorikawa allowed me to start with what you want to know most. I got in touch with Shinya Kiritani, as we thought all this current chaos is part of his plan. Even that flying fortress is part of his script. He's trying to recreate that day in real life. But how is that possible? This tragedy was brought by the divine dragon. Even delusions can be made real with the power of a god. He has created executives. Your husband's body was parasitized by one such executive who controls it now. Unfortunately, that is no longer him. Ooh, is that so? I'd hope for a miracle, but I guess it was too much to ask. Sonny and the information broker spoke a bit more after that. I didn't understand most of it, but something about the last words that guy said to me left a real impact. Never get involved with the Rangers again. Shinya Kiritani is still searching for you. It's hard to believe Sadaharu has become an invader, but if that's true, you should report it to the Rangers. I can't do that yet. I'm going to hide from the Rangers, and I want to talk to Sadaharu too. Huh? Why? Isn't he being controlled by one of those things? Sadaharu won't be able to rest in peace if you let that thing be. You'd prolong his suffering. Did Sadaharu tell you that? I mean, of course he couldn't have. Yeah, that's right. Sorry, I didn't mean to sound aggressive. I asked this makes so much sense. Why Sadaharu, Chidori became the dragon, the dragon executive. This totally does make sense. I asked before how you write lyrics, right? I don't know about you, but the scripts I write are always about someone else's life. Old, young, male, female. Sometimes the characters aren't even human. I can't fully imagine the feelings of a child who has to commit crimes to be allowed to live, nor the feelings of an old person who is waiting for death to come for them, and the feelings of wanting to protect something at the cost of everything else. I couldn't imagine that either until this child came to me. Characters are alive within the fiction. I can't be confident in what I write if I don't imagine how they feel, what they could choose, and how they decide to live. I don't know why Sadaharu died or anything about that invader yet. I want to know the truth so that my imagination can be convinced. I didn't fully comprehend what Sani was trying to say, but I understood what made her ask that question. Do I really know my true mother? Ooh. Thanks for coming with me. Chidori, I hope you get to live your life in peace. Imagination is not enough. I want to know. I need more information. Excuse me. Ooh! Hello, Dad. I wanted to talk about Mom. Thanks, Sane. If it weren't for you, I'd go on without knowing. There's too many things in the world that you can't imagine. Then, when we play together, I could tell how the other person feels about music. Words are unneeded when we have music. Aww. That's mean of you to run away like that. Let's work together again. You will cooperate, won't you, Director Gucci? Woo! Wait, that was Director Gucci in the Greenkeeper outfit? Oh, are we going to see how he became the Red Dragon? All right, let's get to 205. And this chapter's titled The Changed Real, Age 17, Part 3. Humans can really do this? Hey, if you can't handle an F chord, I don't think this is gonna work. Girl, my finger is bending. The thing controlling Sadaharu's body is an invader executive. Apparently his name is Jagane. If I were to sum up my thoughts after observing him for a while, he's an attention-seeking idiot! Ah! Broke another one? How many does that make? These things are important, so I'd appreciate you taking better care of them. Sorry, our guitar is really expensive or something? For a musician, there are things more important than money. I see. But this F chord thing, it seems impossible to hold it without crushing the neck. He has an insane grip. It's not hard to see why humanity lives in terror of that destructive power. God, this art is fabulous. I could see that he's serious about music, but I can't let myself forget sitting across from me is humanity's greatest enemy, an invader. He could crush all of us on a whim. Why is he even inside Haru's body? Oh, what a mess. Hold on, Sonny. Let Jagane clean it up. You should be resting. Thanks, Chidori. She conceived a child with Sadaharu when he was still alive. It was always hard to tell what she was thinking. An invader was sitting in front of her, part of the cause of her husband's death. How did she see him? She must have had another reason for calmly observing Jagane like this. Dude, so that's what... So the Dragon Keeper was in his body, like, right when he committed suicide. God, I'll make you bow to me, F-Court. Just watch. That was our last guitar. Learn to control your strength, idiot. What? I see there's no more. Use mine. Are you sure? He's just gonna break it. I'm switching to bass, so I don't care. God, you're so thoughtful, Chidori. I like you. Whenever I find my grand stage, I'll be bringing this to it. Just hurry up and teach me. No, I think that's enough for today. What? But I can keep going. I got a show early tomorrow. We'll continue your lesson next time. Oh, I could see you guys perform again? Looks like I'm sticking with you. Is it a new venue? Yeah, I've never been invited here before. It doesn't really feel like a music venue, though. Hey, Chidori, when you're done, I want you to check my progress. I stayed up all night practicing. Wait, what would happen if Jagane's passion for music waned? There's no guarantee he won't go back to being an invader terrorizing the city. I'm holding him in place. The people in the city, the baby in Sane's belly, I'm the only one who could protect them. You rocked that stage, like always, man. Now, come on, let's keep going from where we left off yesterday. Something wrong? Didn't today's audience seem kind of weird? Something definitely gave me the creeps. I don't know who they are, but I heard it's some kind of assembly. They're a religious group that worships the invaders. The invaders? Stay calm and listen. An invader is going to appear here soon. An incredibly dangerous one. You need to get out of here immediately. What? This is Sun. Who are you? I can't give you specifics. I'm deep undercover. I could smell it on you. You're a ranger, aren't you? That's right. Oh no, rangers and invaders are mortal enemies. It's starting. Hurry. Seriously, let's go. Okay, wait, why are they attacking their own worshippers? It's impossible to understand an invader's thinking. They're walking disasters. There's nothing rational about them. Damn it, why did they bring us here? Probably as an excuse to reserve the place. True, they probably wouldn't let a cult use a place like this. Damn invaders. Save your hate for later. Let's just get out of here. Uh-oh. You good? Yeah, thanks. I see it. The exit. Jagane, thanks for helping him. God, it'd be a loss for humanity. Oh, if nobody could hear your music again. Oh. A Dragon Keeper. Hell yeah, kill those invaders. Wait, come back. Hey, it's dangerous. Get back. Get back here, Jagane. Nobody could have helped him, not without incredible power. I believe you aren't the executive anymore. Don't go back to the invaders. Chidori. Sorry. Oh, you gave this to me. I gotta take care. No! Jagane, the dragon executive, I finally found you. Consider this punishment for going AWOL. No! Now they're at 206. How are we supposed to get our turn if the invaders aren't doing evil? I can't be letting you do as you please. So I'm here to collect you before you can cause trouble for us. And this chapter's titled "The Changed Real," age 17, part 4. But honestly, you were really hiding in Midorikawa's body. I get to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. We hadn't announced that the person inside Green had stepped down yet. Cast changes can lose a lot of audience goodwill. But thanks to the magic of cloning, it doesn't matter how many times you die. I'll just take a bit of Midorikawa's DNA. Oops, this is awkward. Guess I underestimated the power of the divine tool and caused some collateral damage. It'd be bad luck for us if someone found out the heroes had harmed a civilian. Don't worry, I'll take care of it. But you know, it's all the invaders' fault anyway. Ow! Ooh, how insolent you are to turn your bow upon a god. All I'm doing is leading these lost lambs to salvation. It's Petrola. You defile these holy grounds. I will now not allow such blasphemy. Executive Patroller, I really don't get you. Giogane, sorry, Chidori. Oh, I broke the guitar you gave me. Who cares about that? You're hurt. You might be an invader, but that looks fatal. I was dreaming too big for an invader. This is what I get, being shot. Here's what I deserve. You're really fine with the curtain falling here? Were you born to die with things half finished? Maybe heaven controls our fates, but you're the one who decides how things end. You've got some good lyrics there. There's only one way for both of us to make it out of this. God, let me get in the mix. Giogane, don't tell me you took his body. Giogane, hold on, don't do things on your own. He's not wearing him. Only transplanted his soul into the body. I can't believe someone actually signed on for that scrap plot line. It's hard to believe, isn't it? One of our divine number deigning to join with a human? Preposterous. It's repulsive. Repulsive. Ranger, someday I will deliver your salvation too. He let it live? Why? The answer is obvious. It's more convenient that way. As long as the executives are doing evil on the surface, the Rangers will always be in demand. In that case, what happens if all the evil-doing executives are subdued? What are you thinking, Chidori? Can I offer a candidate for a new Greenkeeper? This is it. I can write an ending that protects Sani and the child inside her. In which case, let Dorikawa rest. Did you not hear me? There's a lot of downsides to a cast change. But have you ever had a Ranger with the power of an executive? Add me to the works, and the Dragon Keepers will be even more interesting, no? I managed to keep him from using Midorikawa's DNA for now, but my plan of calming down the executives one by one was too hopeful. It was hard to find any moderates. Half of them were rampaging, and the other half wouldn't hear reason. In the end, it took us more than 10 years to take out 8 of them. But we were steadily treading the path to peace. So close. We were so close. You have Magadia. Magadia just wanted peace, man. Sane, why? There was no longer a point in peace. I'd bring an end to the Rangers by force. There was only one road left. A story that that never ends isn't worth talking about. By the time we get to the final episode, the show will be a social phenomenon. I just can't help but be excited. The perfect ending. Chidori, guess what? Guess what? They're letting me do the final episode that Sane wrote. We can make it happen. The story's final boss. Whoa! God, I can feel it. All those people out there with their eyes locked on this battle. This is amazing. I finally made it. Welcome. This is the stage I've been waiting for. Yeah, let's end this. Oh my God. I feel so bad. Oh, so we got the character poll here. Wow! Suzukiri took first? Why is Takeda at third? Okay, so we have Suzukiri at first, D at second. Why is Takeda at third over freaking Hisui? And then Akabani's at fifth. Why? Where's Chidori in all this? Chidori's not even in the top 10. This poll is bogus. Chidori's at 12. Fuck that shit. What are you standing around for? Chidori wants to end this Super Sunday showdown with a bang and close the curtain on the Dragon Keepers. Finishing the final episode with the sacrifice of someone who has no love for the Rangers doesn't seem right. I know that crushing happy endings is right up my alley. We'll knock them both out and turn this fight around. Yeah, 30 minutes to the new year. We'll put an end to this fight. I feel so bad. Like, that sucks. Get down. Hisui. Chidori, no. Giogane. Both wrong, kid. I'm Death Messiah. Camera crew, find safety and film the stage. I don't give a damn who wins. If you miss the final moment, I'll kill you myself. That's more than I could swallow with my Divine Tool replica. No, I don't think any Divine Tool would stand a chance. That's the same kind of Divine Dragon power? Don't make me laugh. Woo! I have to protect her. 5 minutes left. I finally remembered, this time for sure. I'll protect her. Dragon Keepers, Divine Dragon Rangers. How much blood has been sucked to keep this story going? I won't fumble things again. I'll keep I'll bring an end to this series curse. Stop! Kid, I did everything I could. I'm leaving the rest to you. Whoa, what the fuck? I see. So this is the truth of the divine dragons. Sase Akabane, but then... What? No! Chidori! Holy shit, what? Alright, let's get to 208. Which is title conclusion. Greenkeeper was defeated. Red did it, and the year isn't over yet. What a comeback! Get the captions done. No, it wasn't. That wasn't Red. What the hell is going on? Chidori, answer me, Chidori. Shion, go. Your work is not done yet. Foot Soldier D. Sakurama, you betrayed me. Lord D. Usakubo, you too. Betrayed? What am I even saying? Hello there, humans. Happy New Year. The full weight of the invaders are coming for the Super Ultra Sunday battle. It's unthinkable that we'll greet the new year with defeat. It's unthinkable, but just in case. It may be that all of the executives and even our final boss, Death Messiah, were defeated and that humanity triumphed. Our invasion has failed. May you greet your new year with a boring peace. So he had a video ready in case he lost. That's assuming there even was one for his victory. At any rate, I might need a new job. What do we do now? The Yellow Battalion can't go on without Yellow, sir. It's not just this battalion. He was the core of the Rangers. It's over for all of us. Conclusion. Someone must have brought up the word. Everyone inside and outside the Rangers had the same impression seeing the results of the fight that went on. And then on the first Sunday of January, when the regular Sunday battle didn't happen, everyone accepted it as the truth. After 14 long years, Dragon Keepers have reached its ending. Back then, me and Chidori were a human invader. I was swallowed up by the tale and life of that man. Kid, thank you. I let go of being an invader. Damn it all. 1 year later... that was dangerous. Watch out for red lights. What great weather. Humans have won and achieved peace on Earth. The invaders are no more. That's not over yet! What the fuck? That's boring. Let's keep it going a bit longer. Holy shit, what the fuck? Ranger Reject will be on a 3-week break to prepare for the final arc, resuming March 18th. Are you really D? What the fuck? What? Dude, this mug is insane! So we got the truth about Chidori. Let's talk about this shit. Chidori's fucking story was amazing. Holy shit! Holy shit! Chidori's fucking story. I am so happy with Chidori's story. Chidori, the truth about Chidori was everything. I'm so satisfied with that. I am satisfied with it. He may not have been the original Green Ranger, but I'm satisfied with it. The only thing, though, is we don't... That red dragon, though. There's still something off about him. I'm not satisfied with that. But with Chidori's story, I'm fucking satisfied with it. I am so satisfied with him and the Dragon Executive. That was everything. Negi, that was peak storytelling. That was peak storytelling right there. That was fucking peak storytelling. I'm so happy. Chidori's story was everything. Oh my god. I'm so fucking happy with it. I'm so sad. I'm sad that Chidori's dead. But Chidori's story was fucking peak. I'm so happy with it. I'm so happy with this shit. But this dude. I can't wait to see what we're going to be getting in this final arc. Oh my god, I can't wait. Negi, you are fucking amazing. Negi, you have oh my god. Negi is so underestimated. He is. Like, here's the thing with Negi. I gotta emphasize here. Remember, Negi, like the previous series they did was a harem rom-com. The quintessential quintuplets. Gotoba no Hanayome. He came off of that and did this. This man is underestimated. Like, this man is underestimated. His writing is goddamn incredible. Not only the writing, this art. I'm just so sad that not only is the anime treating this manga like shit, but Kodansha USA is treating this localization like shit too. I'm proud that I have been with this manga from the very beginning, and I'm proud that the fan localization has not stopped. Thank you. I think it's Comment's the one that's picked it up. That's been keeping it going. Thank God. Thank you, fan translators, for keeping up with this. I'm sticking with you guys to the end because Kodansha really dropped the ball. They did. Kodansha USA dropped the ball. The rest of the translations, from what I understand, are fine. It's just Kodansha's a piece of shit. Oh my God. Oh my God. Negi, I'm so sorry for what they did to you. Especially this anime. I'm so sorry for what they did to you. Holy fucking shit. This manga is fucking peak fiction. This is peak goddamn fiction. Oh my God, dude, oh my God, this manga is goddamn amazing. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think of this manga. What did you guys think about Chidori's story? Chidori went out like a gangsta. Oh my God, I'm not gonna lie, I would have loved a little bit more with Chidori. Not because he's my favorite character, but I would have loved to seen a little bit more. In terms of backstory-wise, perfection. Fighting-wise, but you know what? There's one thing that bothers me. Now I'm thinking about it. It's almost perfect. Is I would have loved to seen a little bit more of Chidori working with the other executives, including that conversation with Magadia. Because remember, there was that conversation, that little tea party he had with Magadia. I really would have liked to seen that. This would have been the time to show that. If we would have gotten that, like a little bit of the work that Chidori did to show like all the efforts that he put in to try and have like him living in peace, you know, him and have the executives live in peace, I think that would have really made this a lot stronger. I think that's what was missing from this. Other than that, like everything else leading up to that was perfect. Just that was missing. Because we still don't know what he said to Magadia. I really would have loved to seen that. But everything else was fucking perfect. Also, let's talk about that reveal for D for a second. That reveal that D was that deep undercover was fucking genius. Holy shit. But I want to know what you guys think about the theory that I had about Akabane. Like in terms of like Akabane and also the dragon executive. And the reason why that Akabane like became essentially a divine divine dragon tool the way he did is because of the dragon executive kind of being like the embodiment of like the divine dragon itself, like a darker version of the divine dragon itself, and it kind of like brought out the lighter side of the divine dragon. I feel like that's what it's got to be. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Ranger Reject content. If you wish you could do that, donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, Coffee, purchase something off our Amazon wish list, all that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, find us on PlayStation Network, that's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!